I got turned on to Henry James when I was studying at the University of Oregon. Very interesting to me because it dealt with not only the politics of that era, but also with the art scene and the theater scene of that era. His dialogue is very funny and witty and rich, and interestingly, you know, he tried to be a playwright soon after he wrote the Tragic Muse. And I think it tells a story about what it means to become an artist and what it means to remain an artist. The questions that it explores are totally relevant to audiences today. The language, the cadence, even the 19th century slang. If you read enough James, you sort of begin to think in that mode a little bit. Co-protagonists in the play are Nick Dormer, who is a former member of Parliament, a very young former member of Parliament, who is still living a political life, and he is encouraged very strongly by his family to run again, to stand, as they put it, for a membership in Parliament. But what he really wants to do is to spend time working as a painter. And the other co-protagonist is Miriam Ruth, who is a young actor, who is totally ambitious and has no doubts about what she wants to do, which puts her in an interesting contrast with Nick Dormer, who has a lot of doubts about his work as an artist. And there are pressures from the family and from others on these characters, asking them to do maybe what they would prefer not to do. You know, do I just say to hell with what society wants me to do and pursue my dream, or you know, follow my bliss, or do I compromise? These characters have wonderful senses of humor, even when they're up against it, and they're able to laugh at themselves, which I think makes them very interesting. It is a play of an American writer and an American playwright. Well, I think it's appropriate that it takes place on this particular stage. Well, of course, it feels wonderful to have people who are so enthused about the work. It's terrific to have people who have such talent, who are committed to making this performance as good as it can be.